Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I got another copyright claim reacting to a good Thomas and Friends episode. But today we are going to be doing my top 11 best to worst Thomas movies. Well, not worst, but like in order which ones I like, from not as much to okay to awesome and amazing. And sorry if I keep looking this way. I'm so used to being the camera there and over there. Alright. So I'm sorry to everybody who loves Big Girl Big Adventure. But this one would be number 11. Reason being, because of this, we don't see much of Edward or Emily or Henry or Toby or much of others. I mean, I love that Thomas got to see the world in this one. It was really cool to see. And I did not like the yellow race car that encouraged him. I'm sorry, I have to say it. But I also just didn't like the fact that after this, we didn't see much of Edward, Henry, Toby, Emily. Heck, we don't even see much of Donald and Douglas or Duck anymore. Or Luke! Hello, make an episode about Luke! I'm sorry, but I do love Nia and Rebecca. No, I love Nia and Rebecca. But that's my opinion. Number 10, Day of the Diesels. Now, this one was really good, but I didn't like how everybody was treating Percy. Especially, I didn't like how Diesel manipulated Percy. And I didn't like how he tricked his best friend and how Thomas got captured by how Dead and Dart were pushing them back. I just like, this is my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't know how to sum these up very well, but the only thing I didn't like about it was how Percy was manipulated by the Diesels and how everybody treated him badly. And how Thomas was ignoring him because Belle and Flynn were around. Alright, number 9, King of the Railway. I thought this was pretty good. Though, and it was nice to bring in actually a nice classic railway engine on the Rocket. But I have to say what I didn't like about this one. There was nothing I didn't like about it. Just, to me, this one would be number 9. Yeah. This one would be number 9. I don't know. It's my opinion. There are no reasons why I wouldn't make this number 9. That's just my opinion. And I guess the one thing I didn't like, though, was Gordon and Spencer, like, speeding off racing, like, all that. I know they do that a lot. It's the little things that bother me with this kind. I also didn't like how everyone made fun of Steven for when he was trying to find out what his job is. And I kind of wish Thomas didn't open his mouth about it to Steven. Alright. 11, 10, 9. Number 8, The Great Race. Yes, I'm sorry, but there's a lot I didn't like about this. I didn't like how everyone was teasing Thomas about how he wouldn't go to the Great Race. I also didn't like the fact how he was trying to be something he wasn't, when really if he just been himself and been really useful, he would have gotten where he was going. Alright, next one. Wait. 11, 10, 9, 8. Number 7, Tale of the Brave. It was good, and it was nice to actually see an engine that looked like an alligator. That gator. But what I didn't like about this one, it was really good. But I didn't like how Thomas told him about the tracks Thomas told Percy about the tracks he saw, and then started being mean about it, and how James was teasing him, and I didn't like how. And I kind of wished, and don't get me wrong, but you kind of wonder what would happen if Percy actually did succeed on leaving Sodor on that boat. You kind of wonder what would have happened. And I kind of wish we kind of saw what happened instead of Cranky flinging his claw. Though that was kind of, well, not his claw, his hook, but you get the point. Ugh. But other than that, it was pretty good. The ending was the part I liked about it the most, but it was so sad how Percy had to say goodbye to Gator. It sucked! Alright, hang on. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6, Hero of the Rails. I did not like how Spencer treated everybody in this one. This was a sign of bullying people. And it was really cool. And I love how everybody worked together to get him fixed. And this is where you kind of see more of Edward and Henry and the others. But I kind of didn't like the fact that Thomas thought hiding it would be a good idea, when really he could have just gone to Sir Topham Hatt the entire time, causing less issues. I'm sorry. I mean, I get why he was afraid, and I know he was doing it for Hero, but had he just gone to Sir Topham Hatt, none of this would have happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Number 5. Legend of the Lost Treasure. I like it because one of the reasons this one is hang on, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, wait, 11, 10. Hang on, I'm just double checking something. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sorry, I have to multi-count. Okay, but the reason I made this one number 5 was because, I don't like how Sir Topham Hatt doesn't give Thomas a chance to explain his side of the story. He did it with Gordon. He did it with the explosions. He did it with any of the situations he was in, and it really pissed me off. In my mind, I'm like, Sir Topham Hatt, what are you doing? And also, when he found the boat and tried to explain it, he wouldn't let him explain it. Come on, Sir Topham Hatt, what are you doing? But, the one thing I did like about it was seeing Duck and Donnie and Doogie, Donald and Douglas. You missed those Scottish twins. It is nice to see them. We need more episodes with them. All right, hang on. 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. Number 4 would have to be Journey Beyond Sodor. Now, I like this one. But the only thing I didn't like about it was how James was being a total jerk to Thomas. But I do like it because this little guy, this engine right here, I looked these 3 up. Apparently Theo, they created him to support autism. And that's one thing I like about Theo is he actually is kind of like autism, but, cause, but I like these guys because they're kind of like, like us. But, I like this one. The only thing I didn't like about it was James being a total jerk and then only wanting to find Thomas just to get the credit. I'm sorry, he should be trying to find him because he's his friend. Jerk, if you ask me. All right. I will give you a chance. Yeah. We're getting close to my number 1 favorite. Alrighty. Number 3. Blue Mountain Mystery. Now, this one was actually the first Thomas DVD I got. But I did like this one. But I wish Skarloey and the Blue Mountain Quarry Engines didn't give Thomas such a hard time because he never told anyone about Luke. Paxton found out. And what's so stupid is Luke and the others should have known that Paxton was coming back. I mean, aren't the managers supposed to tell them that Paxton was on his way back? And if that was the case, what would have happened? Like, had they listened to Thomas and even Luke, he could have seen him while talking to him. What makes you think Luke didn't see him and just didn't say anything? I mean, I know he didn't, but I kind of wish the Blue Mountain Quarry Engines weren't such a jerk to Thomas and just listened to him. That's just my opinion. All right, number 2. Misty Island Rescue. Now, this one got me excited. Because I always wondered what would happen if Thomas just disappeared when I was little. And it was just really cool to see that actually happen in a Thomas special. I actually would, even I've read fan fictions about where Thomas has run away or where he's gone missing, and I've always wondered what would happen if that was in a movie. Well, when I saw this, let me tell you, I did not expect everyone to go freaking out because he was gone. And I loved when Sir Topham Hatt, when Edward and James and Gordon found him, he just threw his hat in the air and he's like, I can get another hat, but I can't get another Thomas. That just made my day. All right, then, hello?
Here.
Thanks. Ooh! Check out what my mom just gave me. It was my brother's voice, but Looks like Mom told Malika to give me her scarves. Oh, my mom is awesome. I've wanted these scarves. She never wore them. She never wore them, and I did. Ugh. All right, drum roll, please. My the number one Thomas movie in my top 11 Thomas and Friends movie list is Thomas and Friends Adventure Begins. Now, this one is my favorite because it's the background story of Thomas. I mean, I've always wondered what happened. I mean, in the book, all it shows is how I know it's in the book, but seeing it in a movie just really made my day. And when I watch this, I see a father-son bond with Edward and Thomas. So, but when I watched this movie, I loved it. I was in awe. They did a really good job with this one, but personally, this one is my favorite. So that is my top 10 Thomas and Friends movie list. What did you think of my options? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, everybody. This is Kayvara101 signing out.